Hi, I would like to thank you so much for giving us feedback on statistics and running it yourselves, and this opportunity for me to show you what I did in terms of how I ran factor analysis using SmartPLS 3. So this is my model. These are the 5 factors, and these are the indicators underlying each factor here. And what I did was I did both PLS algorithm, selecting factor weighting scheme for factor analysis, and with the maximum iteration of 300. Some people say that we could put down 1000 here, maximum iterations here, but what I did was I'll just keep it to 300, and I start calculation. And now also I like to quickly run bootstrapping. Okay, and I'm gonna set this subsamples to 1000 and with complete bootstrapping. Okay, and start my calculation. It's going to take a little bit longer. Okay, and that's done. I'm sorry. Okay, so you can see here, these are the T statistics, and you can see that for all of the indicators, the T statistics are above 1.996, and so these are good indicators. They're good indicators. They're significant. And so if I take a look at the report, let me show you the PLS algorithm report first. I click on the report. Okay, and it takes us directly to path coefficients, but this is not what my focus on. What I'm focusing on is outer loadings. And if you take a look at these factor outer loadings, and you can see that they should be above 0.708, and which they are. And there were just three indicators that are below 0.7, and I have explained that these 3 indicators are fairly important in terms of content validity, so we intend to keep them. And then right here, construct reliability and validity is where I get my Cronbach alpha for these 5 factors, and they are greater than 0.86, so fairly reliable. But for PLS SEM, composite reliability is the way we determined convergent validity and reliability, and so they should be between 0.7 to 0.9, and they're all, and we meet that criteria. And according to Hare's book, he mentioned in the book that if the composite reliability is greater than 0.95, then we need to go back to take a look at the indicators. If several indicators are being repeated or overlapping in different factors, we might need to look out for the curriculum and materials and tasks, although they are larger than 0.9 and they're good. But if this number is larger than 0.95, then we might have a problem. So the average variance extracted AVE For the AVE, it's actually a strict measure of reliability and convergent validity. And so AVE should be greater than 0.5. So these 5 factors all met the criteria of greater than 0.5. All right, so but we also look at discriminant validity, which means how different each factors are from each other. And off diagonal, these are correlations of the constructs. So here we have curriculum correlates with evaluation at 0.9. Okay, and then on the diagonal, these are diagonal, we have the square root of the AVE, and they must be greater than any of the inter-factor correlations. So we see here that 0.869 is not greater than this 0.9, the inner factor correlations between evaluation and curriculum. So we might have a problem here. So we might need to go back and take a look at the indicators in the curriculum and evaluation and see if they overlap. Okay. And so that's how we check based on Fornell and Larker's criteria. Okay. We also, what I did was I also, take a look at bootstrapping and click on report. As I reported, for the outer loadings, the statistics are they're all significant. Okay, they're good indicators. And AVEs for the 5 factors are significant as well. And composite reliability for the 5 factors are significant as well. Okay, so for the heterotrait monotrait ratio, HTMT, it needs to be less than 1. Some say that it needs to be less than 0.9. So all of them are less than 1. Okay, these are less than 1. All right. So yeah, this is what I did and how I did performing factor analysis on SmartPLS. And so I might need to fix the problem of the of this composite reliability being too large. So I'm gonna skip. Usually we need to go delete indicators one by one, but because of the interest of time, what I did was I went over and take a look at the similarities of different indicators, and I just and did it one by one, but I'm gonna do it all at once here to show you the end results. So what I did was I deleted C2 because it's this indicator is somewhat repeated in other indicators, and so is the C curriculum, the 7th item on the curriculum, and the 8th item on the curriculum. And also, let me see, for material, I deleted 3. For the task, I deleted 3 and 6. Now, We normally don't do this, and because we consider all of these indicators very, very important, but just to show that the factors and the numbers would meet the criteria for composite reliability. So that's what I did. So I'm going to run the PLS again. Okay, stop. Okay, and bootstrapping. Okay, so let's take a look at the PLS algorithm. Okay, the outer loadings for after some of the items that I have deleted, I've kept these three. As I said, they were important, and the outer loadings, or the factor loadings, are greater than 0.7. And let's take a look at construct reliability and validity, especially the composite reliability. You can see here it's all under, like, below 0.95. This is fairly close, but it's at least it's below 0.95, and so are these two. And so by deleting the items that I mentioned above, composite reliability was met, and the AVE, yeah. So now, so this is what the factors and the indicators are in the end, but some of the indicators that I have deleted was in fact very important if we take a look at these factors separately, because you can see that curriculum and task design and evaluation and materials design, these are all 5 factors are interrelated, and we cannot look at them as separate separate factors that would not, and so we really need to reconsider if these factors should be deleted, and then our content validity, because of content validity, perhaps some of these items should not be deleted just for numbers' sake. So that's one of the arguments that we wanted to express. But this is how I did factor analysis, and hopefully, this is, a right path to report on construct reliability and validity, and that is why, like, the outer loadings are are separate. So because for SPSS, we couldn't have a very clean cut results like this one that I'm showing on SmartPLS, and that is one of the reasons why I chose SmartPLS. And another reason why would be that SmartPLS is meant for smaller sample sizes, so so definitely this might be more suitable for, to as compared to SPSS. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you.